My name is Katherine Tzu-Lan Mann, and I will be having a solo show in November of 2019. My work is abstract, but it also deals with landscape and the history of landscape painting and going to these places that are very, very rural and different than my regular life in Washington, D.C. has been very helpful for that. The traditional landscape painting that I was originally trained in is Chinese painting. I would come back to Taiwan, where half my family lives, and I would spend the summer studying traditional Sumi ink painting. So I do a lot of copying of masterworks or copying of certain ways of making bamboo or orchids or cherry blossoms or something like that. I am still using the exact same materials, and what I hope for the paintings are still very connected to the traditions of Sumi ink painting. A great Chinese landscape painting will be often on a scroll, and they're very, very long. So long that you need to read them like a book. You have to move from part of the scroll to another part to another. It's not something that you can all take in one look compositionally. Because of that size and that way of looking, the pieces become kind of immersive and cinematic. It's as if you're kind of moving through time or moving through a story as you move through these old pieces. And that idea of making a viewer feel as if they are in the landscape and feel small is something that I still hold on to. So I'm trying to do the same things that the traditional Sumi ink masters were doing, but I'm bringing it into my own language, and I'm combining it with a lot of understanding or criticism of Western painting practices as well. So, like the pour painting, that's very connected to action painting and Jackson Pollock, and Helen Frankenthaler, these abstract expressionists from the 50s. So as a person who is a biracial person, I have a connection to the history of landscape painting in Asia and also to the history of landscape painting in the Western canon. I'm trying to insert my own personal experience of both of those things and create a new story. It's kind of coming from my lens.